Take it for a little ride down the back roads and over through the countryside. Big old trucks with big old tires, watching the sun rise in a big old sky. Cornfields and country farms, loving hearts and open arms. We believe what the Bible says, and anything worth doing is worth doing your best. If you wanna hustle for it, ain't nothing for free. By the time the rooster crows, better be on your feet. If you don't work, then you don't eat. That's the way we was raised, that's the way it's gonna be. Everybody knows everybody. There don't nothing go down in this town that we don't know about it. Faith and family, we standing strong. We gon' sing about Jesus till he calls us home. Come on in, come take a ride through the country.
Welcome, race fans. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies. My freaking computer is going mad on me. Literally. Homestead bound. Here we come. Solor Solutions. Just a couple things on these guys as the music will restart. Anyway, one fast repair. That's it. 140 laps, one fast repair. Now keep an eye out on your right front tire because this place will eat it up in about 15 laps. It'll get hotter than Hades. It'll wear it right out. And that's when the old green wall comes into play here. Should be a good time. A lot of good drivers here in this league. They better be good because the tire goes quick. You guys stick around. We're going to get to the national anthem. And we'll be right back to get the grid on. Don't go anywhere.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran the bombs busting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free, in the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Welcome back, race fans. We're going to have some fun on it a Saturday night. Welcome everybody out in YouTubeville. Got a favorite driver? Give us a shout. We'll shout it out to them. About 45 seconds before we get to the grid. Again, a quick recap. They're going to get one fast repair. That is it. 140 fun-filled laps at Homestead. Your stages are going to be lap 40 and lap 80. Yes, you can draft here. And everybody knows the trucks. You got to be very, very careful with those puppies because you can really hook someone and turn them here. And let's talk about the right front tire. Well, there isn't going to be one in about 15 laps. This place absolutely eats tires up like a fat lady in the candy bowl after Halloween night. You hear me? You guys, we're going to have a good one, I'm telling you. As we wait for them to get to the grid, which should be any second now. And we'll do what I do best, screw up their last name. It's a God-given talent. I don't care what anybody says. Let's see here. Hang on. I'm getting them. There they are. We got them. Let me get a better picture of them all. There, look at that, huh? Isn't that pretty? All right, let's go through these things, huh? Row 1, the MaxspeedTV. This guy, look out. He can run. He can run with the best of them. I'm talking about the 777 of Michael Pegg. Right beside him, the 9, Mr. Kyle Knapp Sr. Row number 2, the 16, Justin Bentley in the 88. Now, the 88, he has an infectious disease. That's right, he's got COVID, folks, but he's out here racing, huh? So there's your underdog for tonight. Row number 3, the 14, one of the MaxspeedTV drivers, Vicente Guerrero. In the 7, Brian Tiffany beside him. Row number 4, the 84, Matthew Fritz, the number 2 of Matt Dreyer. Row 5, the 17, the young gun, BK Anderson. In the 66, Mr. Randy Bonomi. Row 6 to 31, Joey Hickox, one of the league owners here. And the 75, they just call him flat out the Macho Ham. Row 7, number 8, another league owner here, Mr. Jay Stinson. And the 29, MaxspeedTV driver, Mr. Paul Witt. Row number 8 to 94, Fred Anderson. And the 98 will be Jeff Carl. Row number 9 to 28, Rodney Robertson to 33, Scott Collins. Row 10, the 99 of Edward Smith to the 54, Robert Morrison. Row 11 to 74, Robert Jordan and James. Not gonna happen. Ain't gonna say it. Nope, not gonna do it. Just gonna call him JS. Row 12 to 55, Albert Hewins and the 69, Guy Bracco. And that's it. That's all of them. Bye-bye, music. Hello, sweet, sweet sounds of a V8 motor. Until they absolutely force and have to go electric. I don't want to be a part of a society that has electric race cars. Do you hear me? But not tonight on a Saturday night. Welcome, race fans. We're going to have some fun right here. The Ag Solar Solutions. And yes, we're going to have fun. I promise you. It won't be boring. Not with some of these guys in here. Michael Pegg down at the bottom. He'll be leading them around. Kyle Knapp is going to be up top. Pace truck gone, out of the way. And here we go. Let's go racing. Leading the first lap's going to be the 777, Mr. Michael Pegg, and that beautiful looking paint job he's got. Every time he comes out here, I'll tell you what, he makes me look good. You can't see it. There I am. Right there. Now, I'll tell you what. I'm kind of a handsome guy right there. He makes me look good. He just better not put any more wrinkles. I can't afford anymore. Peg's got to jump out to about a 4-truck lead right here over Mr. Kyle Knapp in the number 9 machine. Right behind him, a nice little battle going on. Justin Bentley and the guy I like to call infectious disease. And that'd be Mr. Clay Cantrell. Racing with a little Coben. Now, wow. Joey Hickox just come out of that turn pert near sideways. He's currently in the 6th spot in the Ad Solar Solutions ride. Doing a little challenge is going to be his teammate, Mr. Jay Stinson up here. 3 wide. Raymond Daniels Sr., good luck, 31, 8 and 74, or 874, one or the other. 8 and 74. Got it. Robert Duvidak, good luck to my Shooter McGavin boys. Robert, I hope you're doing well, my friend. And Cody Nagels is out playing, he's playing softball instead of racing. I get it. He's still able to while he still has knees. Enjoy it. Don't worry, later down the road, you're not going to be able to. You'll be racing more full-time for me. Billy Bentley, good luck, Justin. Michelle, great to see you out here. And, of course, that will be the young one, BK Anderson's mom. He is currently sitting right there in the Scrubbing Bubbles machine. Mr. BK Anderson in 5th. Tell you what, BK's been getting better and better every race. It don't matter what track he's at, he is always up there battling. Now the 9's getting a little bit, well, let's just say he's giving a little run for his money with the 0777 Michael there. He's going to take him down to the inside here. Right along with him here. He's got that left tire buried all the way down to that white line, and he's going to ease his way up a little bit. Trying to get past Michael. Michael right there. It's the Knapp and Peg show right now. And no, I can't lie. I'm very partial to the 777 because my face is all over it. Just a little ways back, Mr. Bentley currently in 3rd. The infectious disease, he's currently in 4th. BK Anderson is your top 5 right there. Mr. Stenson's currently 8th. And he's getting a little pressure from Matt Dreyer. Rodney Roberts is getting a little bit of pressure from Joey Hickox right here. Good run. And, of course, right behind them, watching all this happen, will be the MaxspeedTV driver of Mr. Paul Witt. Matthew Fritz. Hey, let's talk Vicente Guerrero, huh? I got to mention his name a few times because that Italian guy put some cement shoes on me and threw me out in the lake. Randy Bonomi in the 66. Currently in that 13th position. And, of course, Jeff Carl in the 98, currently 14th. Scott Collins is 15th. We can keep on going here. Mr. Smith, 16th. Hewen, 17th. James, I ain't saying his last name. Not gonna happen. Kevin, 19th. Robert Jordan right here is currently in 20th or 19th, trying to hold that spot. Fred Anderson, and of course they call him the Macho Man. And there he is. Get a good look at him. And you can see, I see why they call him the Macho Man now. It took me a minute to figure that out. Right there. Man Savage. God rest his soul. Back up front, Knapp's got about a 4-truck length lead over the 777 of Mr. Peg. These guys are spreading out now a little bit, starting to relax, starting to do a good job. This is where I start clipping my toenails and my fingernails and everything else because, well, this track is not exactly a broadcaster's excitement thing, you know? They'll get spread out for a while and just keep going right around circles until that right front wears out and they smack the wall. Let's take a ride around here. I'll get rid of this and this. There. Well, I might. Hang on. There we go. Listen to the work that he does on that accelerator, the throttle. Listen to it. Doing a good job so far. Boy, that green monster, that comes up on you pretty quick when you're coming out of these turns. Michelle, I have no clue what you're talking about by no smacking tonight. I did not smack anybody in any of my broadcasts. I would like to, but I never have. Michael Pegg currently in the second spot in that 777. Mr. Chrome. Definitely a good-looking chrome paint job. Driving around in the toilet motor. The old Toyota. That's what I got. Love it. Justin Bentley in the 16 machine doing a good job. He started third. He's sitting right here at third. No harm, no foul there, huh? Let's see who we got a lap down. The Macho Man is one lap down currently in the 22nd spot. We already lost Robert Morrison and Brian Tiffany. And they be gone. So they lasted a whole whopping, well, like 3 laps maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. I did say smacking the wall, didn't I? All right. Touche, you got me, Michelle. My bad. I don't know. I don't want to see no smacking of the wall, but you know what? That tire really wears down quick. And right around the 15, 16 laps, when that thing starts to really heat up around 200-some degrees, and it gets slippery. So we do want to see who's the first one's going to bite that wall. Nobody wants to be that guy. Now, if I'm not mistaken, one of my drivers, Cody Nagels, think here. He's staying in Indiana, so apparently he's not on the road. I think he's in a motel. He's going to come back tomorrow. So that means him and his buddies or boys or whatever is hanging out watching this broadcast probably. Or he's all curled up in bed with his favorite blankie. Taking turns holding that softball trophy. Or listening to us. Bentley, if he looks in the rearview mirror, he's going to get some sights of the front end of the infectious disease. Mr. Clay Cantrell, as he's slowly creeping up on him. Nancy, where are you, Nancy? I see you now. I was wondering what happened with you. Make sure you're here. These drivers have so many faithful followers, it's not funny. And I appreciate every one of them. And you're absolutely right. I guess Cody would be about 2 hours north of BK. But Cody's also curled up in a bed. Hey, 777, he's coming in right now for the pits. Already, he said, I've had enough of this right front tire wearing out and stuff as he comes in. Now these guys here up front, as you can see Michael coming in, don't be a bit surprised if Mr. Knapp don't come in here this time around possibly. Because if you can't catch these guys with fresh or bad tires, you're certainly not going to catch them with fresh tires. So they kind of set the presence when someone's going to pit. Cantrell's in, the 16 to Bentley, he's in as well. And a whole bunch more behind him. See, they get the right idea, they get it. You can't catch them on old tires, you certainly won't catch somebody if they got new tires, so you might as well come in and join in the fun and get you some fresh rubber and fuel. Knapp staying out there. Actually, the top 14 guys have yet to pit yet, but they should be coming in here fairly soon. Now, I'm going to tell you, Nancy, you can talk about all the moms out here watching the boys, but you know what? I think the moms are out here because they like to know Bobby's broadcasting. I know I'm lying, but it's my lie. Let me tell it how I want. Knapp still not coming in yet, hanging out there on the track yet. Dreyer and Joey Hickox, they're still out there. Now, the Macho Man's bounced off the wall sometime or another because he's already used his fast repair, so he's definitely riding on borrowed time out here. But we might get to see the difference here. These guys come out. Here comes Clay Cantrell. Watch how quick he runs down the leader. See the leader up there just now getting ready to go into turn 3. If he stays out for about 3 or 4 more laps, Clay's going to run him down. You can already see the 777, Mr. Peg. He's coming with vengeance as well. Top 10 have not been into the pits yet, and some of them are breaking off and heading in there right now. But still, Knapp running around here, kind of enjoying the scenery around this place, and he's doing it on older tires. Hey Cody, since you're hanging out there in the Amish and Amish country area, I got a quick one for you, buddy. What kind of girls, what kind of Amish girls, what boys do the Amish girls like there? Think about that. What kind of Amish girls, what boys do they date? Watch Bentley, he's got our Dreyer. He's currently in that second spot, hanging on. Watch Paul Witt, the 429. He's come through. He's got his tires, I believe, and he's got to pass him right on. Just like that. Still waiting for Knapp to come in. So there's 7 guys out here have not been into the pits yet. 69, he is yet to be in. Guy Bracco. Albert Hewins right there trying his best to hang on to that 4th spot. You see some of these guys in the fresh tires now. They passed the commitment cone. Now they're heading back out on the track. So now we're down to 5 guys that's not been in yet. I stumped you, Cody. What kind of boys do Amish girls like? That's pretty simple. 2 Mennonites. As your leader's coming in right now to the pits. Albert Hewins coming right out of his pit after being serviced. And you can see here, where's he at? I'll find him. Hang on. There he is. Your leader right now is going to be Joey Hickox. Him, Guy Baracco, and James, I have no clue how to say your last name. I want to say Scamadilla. He who likes armadillos, I don't know. But anyway, James is currently in that 3rd spot. So these 3 cats right here, Hickox, Baracco, and James, have not been into the pits yet. Everybody else has. Now I'm going to assume they're going to be popping in here pretty soon because those right front tires got to be pretty wore out. And just to give you an indication, their previous lap is a 35.402. Now, a guy that's got fresh tires, like this guy, we'll wait till he comes around and gets a full lap in, and let's see what his time is. A 33.343. That's a pretty big difference. And Joey slamming on the brakes hard coming into the pits. Let's ride with him and see if he got that puppy slowed down before we got to that commitment cone. He kind of has a tendency to get caught for speeding down pit road here. Let's see what's going on. You see him shaking that wheel. I think he made it. I think he's fine. He's got that motor revved way up. And away he goes. So all's good. He did not get any speeding penalty. The problem is, though, you got to kind of watch it because you're still driving all the way around on a non-banked surface. But yet you got to get up to speed. You pass that blue cone there, you can hop out on the track and away he goes. Back to your leader, Mr. Michael Pegg. Got to put the 99 a lap down, and he does. And that will be Mr. Edward Smith. The young gun, BK Anderson, currently in the 5th spot, running well. He started out in 9th. Mr. Paul Witt right up there, currently in the 4th. He's doing well. He started 14th. And he is happy as a lark right now because I didn't put any cameras up. And he was able to take his shirt off because he likes racing bareback. Because he's in the basement and it is hot, he said. So we all dodged a bullet on not having to look at that. But he's currently in 4th, having a really good run. as he is sneaking slowly up on Justin Bentley, who is currently third. Mr. Clay Cantrell, the infectious disease, he's currently in the 9th spot. But what's nice about Homestead, and I'm going to try to show you here if I can get a decent camera. I'm going to look. Well, that's too big. There, that was better. If you'll notice right here, here's your leader. But these guys are spaced out. It's definitely not a broadcaster's dream. Might be a little battle going on here. Mr. Wick can get up there with him. Actually, it's not because the 99's a lap down. But you can see how they're spread out right here. So all they got to concentrate on is hitting their times. Hitting all their marks. All of them. Spaced out. Now these two cats are battling. We can watch this one. As a 33, Mr. Collins trying to take a spot away from Mr. Dreyer, and he does. Dreyer does not even give up a fight. Now he's got to be pressured. Well, actually, he's not, because Mr. Guy Bracco is going to be a lap down. You know, you're right, Nancy. Your boy has no patience. And man, that's one thing you gotta have. As you can see, Michael back out of that puppy real quick. He didn't like what he's seen right there, so he backed out of it. But in due time, I do believe that Mr. Hickox will find patience. But I kind of like a guy that don't have patience. That means he's always standing on it. He's always sawing that wheel, buddy. Every lap is like the last. Kyle leading the show. He's led 25 laps. Being the lap hog that he is, you know what? I could put the ticker back up for you guys as we have our first caution right here. And your caution winner is going to be right there, Mr. Kyle Knapp. So congratulations on winning the first stage. The next stage will be at lap 80. Hope everybody's having a great time. And as always, hit the like button. Let these guys know you appreciate them running out here tonight. And if anybody gets a blister, you know the routine. We're going to give you a MaxspeedTV Band-Aid. That's right. The Neosporin, you're going to have to get yourself. But the Band-Aid, we will supply. But don't worry. I think it's safe to hit the like button for these guys. So everybody's got to line up together and all be bunched back up again, which is awesome. Different pit sequences I can see. Knapp's only out there on 12 lap tires. All the way down to the 11th person. 22 lap tires as they all come on in. Getting the old lap back, the 69 of Guy Bracco should be getting his lap back. As you can see them all coming in right here in front of you. Michael Pegg right there, the #1 polecat, getting serviced. And you know what? He almost spun that puppy around, and that's going to stick him back into the 3rd spot, I think. Nope. I think it's going to put him in the 2nd spot. So he manages to come out 2nd. But he popped off that jack and spun those tires and just about spun that thing around. So you've got Bentley, Knapp, Peg, Bentley, Paul Witt, BK Anderson is your top 5. Vicente Guerrero will be 6th, Randy Bonomi 7th, Joey Hickox 8th, 9th, Jake Stenson 10th, The Infectious Disease, Clay Cantrell, and Matthew Fritz 11th, Mr. Collins 12th, Matt Dreyer 13th, Edward Smith 14th, Fred Anderson 15th, Albert Hewins 16th, Jeff Carl 17th. Can you believe that, Jeff? I have not screwed your name up yet tonight, but it's early. Randy Bonomi is going to be 18th, 19th, Guy Baracco. James is 20th, The Macho Man 21st, Robert Jordan 22nd, Robert Morrison 23rd. That's your rundown for now. Knapp, 28 laps he's led. He's a lap hog tonight. Michael Pegg has led 12 of them. Mr. Bentley, nada. Not yet. Paul Witt doing a good job. I gotta tell you, that paint job looks nice. I like it. But I really like that one. Leave it to Michael to stand out. Looking for that pace car wherever it may be. I think they're still trying to find that truck. Where in the world did the pace truck go? Huh? Where's he at? There he is. Driving along like a herd of turtles. As we got to bunch them all back up and we're going to go green flag in here. You are watching the Ag Solar Solutions here on a whopping Saturday night. Thanks for joining in, hanging out with us. And might I just say, race summary-wise, take a peek at that, huh? Technically, we are caution-free, 45 laps in the books. The one caution was staged does not count. Pace truck is off. Hey, let's have some fun. Let's crank this mother up. Love the cranking up thingy, huh? I certainly do. Hats off to the cameraman doing a great job. Knapp out in the league. Michael Pegg right there behind him getting just a bit of pressure from Justin Bentley. Cody, you made his paint scheme? Why don't you make all of my drivers that paint scheme? I like it. And it's got his pistols on the back instead. Well, let's take a look. Let me see. Where's his pistols? There they are. Two very pretty looking Desert Eagles pointing at you. Paul Witt doing a good job hanging out in that 4th spot after starting 14th. The effects of Schnees. Say that fast 3 times. Currently in the 5th. Now Jay Stenson's having a good run. He started 13th, and here he is, and his teammate right behind him, Jody Hickok. As he goes sideways right there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start calling him Jimmy Spencer Jr. He's Mr. Excitement. I mean, he is on the edge every lap. He gives it 120%. Right now, the 33, Scott Collins, is knocking on his DOA. As he gets ready to knock on the 17's door, BK Anderson. Nice battle going on here. I like it. Mr. Carl in the 98 trying to hang on to that 10th spot because Albert Hewins wants it. And Fred Anderson will like to have it himself. Now this guy all the way back here, the 74 Robert Jordan, he's the first one to get his lap back if he wants to have a caution, or he's going to have to wait all the way up to lap number 80 for that second stage. Robert Morrison, he's going to need an act for God. This is currently 16 laps down, but at least he's out here. More than I can say for my MaxspeedTV driver, Mr. Cody Nagels. Ouch. Nat jumped out to about a 4 or 5 truck length lead over Mr. Michael Peck. Yeah, Cody definitely can paint. I'll give him that. That's a sharp looking color. That's just purdy. It's purdy, I tell you. Now, if Cody was out here, I'd be able to bring him up in the broadcast booth and talk to him while he's racing. The only driver in iRacing I know that loves to have a interview while he's driving around the track. If I was to do that to anybody else, they'd hunt me down and shoot me. But then again, Cody's, oh, he's different. 55 laps out of 140. No cautions so far. Everybody taking pretty good care of that right front tire. It's Jordan a lap down. The Macho Man, he's coming in the pits and he's coming out of the pits. Gonna get him some fresh tires. I'm going to go up in here into the driver's bio and let me see if I can actually find some of these cats and tell you a little bit about them. So I'm looking for the leader through all this, and there he is. His sponsors, Overkill Labs, Infinity RB Custom Rigs. His hobbies including hunting, fishing, racing, employment, service advisor at CSM Trucks. He's a married man with 2 sons. So now we know. Now we got some of these cats down here. See if I can find them. I don't think Mr. Peg has anything. what he does have right now is company. Because Bentley's giving him just a little bit of pressure. Right around with him right now. See if he perhaps take this number 2 spot away from him. He's working him. Tough for him. Michael's peg bio right here. Obviously, he's a married man. He owns his own company. He enjoys long walks on the dock where he has his boat. His boat docked. And let's see. He also enjoys the neighbor's company that's got a boat slip beside him. Well, that's nice. And he also enjoys Hallmark movies, especially around Thanksgiving and Christmas time. Well, okay. Justin Bentley, currently in the 3rd spot, was giving him a little bit of pressure now. He's kind of backed off a little bit. I've got nothing on Mr. Bentley. I can't talk about him. And of course, Mr. Paul Witt, another MaxspeedTV driver, currently in that 4th spot after starting at 14. And there's a whole lot of things I could say about Paul, but I don't think this race is long enough for me to go through them, so we just won't go there. Now, Clay Cantrell, I've been teasing. I've been calling him the infectious disease all night long, but I feel sorry for the guy because he's got COVID. So, at least he's out here trying. Hopefully he feels better. Oh, it's nice to know Mr. Tic Tac Dubendak says, hey, you can talk to me while we're running around here. I don't mind. I will remember that, Mr. Dubendak. By the way, if your wife happens to be asleep, wake her up and tell her Bobby said hi. I went to the boy's wedding, and I swear I do not know how he got her to marry him. All I got to say is Dubendak must have money. And that's the sort of thing we can come up with. I know the cake was good because it was shoved half in my face. Still, all these guys, as you can see, they're spread out. Except for here. The 74 has got to fly by the 17 of Mr. B.K. Anderson because he's got fresher tires than he is a lap down. See how these guys are all spread out, not really putting no pressure on anybody. Now right here we got a nice little battle going on. The number 2 is just about ready to get it handed to him. Vicente Guerrero, Hickox, they be coming. Unless you got a video, it didn't happen, pal. As you can see, Vicente is sneaking up on the 2 of Dreyer there. Might get us a little battle here. Got to go up on the high side. Dreyer gets a pretty good run off that bottom. Look at the undercarriage of the number 2 machine. As he gets out of the throttle, I think he might be able to get him this time. I know he's giving him a good run for his money. Let's see if that outside line will prevail. He's taking it, and it does. So congratulations to Vicente. He is now in that 9th spot. Hey, you're right. I kind of remember that. You do have a photo. Never mind. Bentley out here. He's got the fresh air. Nobody's bothering him. Just trying to hit his marks and catch this guy. He's led 51 laps so far out of 67. Michael Pegg is gone a lap down. And that's because he went into the pits and he came out. So he's already been serviced and he's ready to go. He'll get that lap back when everybody goes through a pit sequence. But he's got to be screaming out here now because he's on fresh tires. Mr. Paul Witt as well. Now, as long as Mr. Knapp keeps this heck of a lead, and let's see how much it's actually got. He's got a 4.5 second lead over Mr. Bentley. Laps completed out of 140. Ag Solar Solutions right here at Homestead, MaxspeedTV. Bobby with all the hobbies coming at you. If you are not a subscriber to MaxspeedTV, get your butt over there and subscribe. The reason why is because we're trying to hit 9,000 subscribers. We are the oldest iRacing broadcasting network. I'm not the oldest broadcaster by no means. I want to clarify that right now. But MaxspeedTV has been around as long as iRacing has. Again, if nobody heard the story, we'll tell it to you as Mr. Knapp is coming up on some lap traffic here. Rudy Cummings is the one that started MaxspeedTV. He was sitting at home one day, picking the toe jam out between his toes and clipping his toenail clippers, and his wife says, "Why don't you get off your butt and do something?" Bingo, the light came on and he decided, hey, I'm going to start broadcasting racing on YouTube. And poof, we're here. And I'm so glad he is not here to listen to that tonight. Matthew Fritz, take a look at that. He's hanging out right here in the old Mountain Dew machine, doing a good job, currently 5th right now. Nancy, we do not need to see any pictures here. If you show a picture, Robert, I'm going to have to tell everybody why they call you Robert Tic Tac Doodle. And it's not because of his breath, ladies and gentlemen. Knapp gets a little bit of traffic out from in front of him, behind him now, so he's got even more of a gap going on against Mr. Bentley. So right now, Mr. Knapp's having this game. He's having some fun. Who all can I pass and put him a lap down? Clay Cantrell, again, hats off to the guy. Currently in 3rd place, and he feels like crap. Not my words, his. He feels like the Nagel bomb might have hit him or something. I don't know. I think that's what he said. But he doesn't feel good at all. He does have COVID. Well, look at him. He's out here currently running in 3rd. Son, maybe you ought to get COVID more often because you seem to be driving a whole lot better. Just joking. As Mr. Knapp is finally coming into the pit lane. And when he comes in, He'll set precedence for the rest of these guys. I'm going to assume Bentley's going to come in as well. Otherwise, Napa the fresh tires is going to sail off into the sunset even further. Perhaps maybe the next county. But he does need to come in here. Because we can't catch him on wore-out tires, he won't catch him on new. Jay Stenson having a great run right here, currently in third. Fritz, he's in fourth. And he would simply, whoa. Taking a look back here, Fred Anderson, he's going around the cat machine. And I ain't said nothing about him lately, so it's time that I give him his dues. And I'm talking about Mr. Collins. As he slows down and heads into the pits, he started 18th and he's currently in the 7th, so he's having a good run tonight. So Mr. Fritz is going to be your leader for now. The top 5 has not been in yet, and I'll take that back. Fritz is coming in right now as we speak. So Mr. Dreyer is going to get to lead himself a lap. As we're coming up on lap 80, which is going to be the final stage lap. These guys have been playing really good. They've been to, whoa, looks like we might see our first caution here. I'm not sure. I'm looking. I lost him. Where'd he go? You know, he's got that thing slowed down like crazy. Well, no caution there. Huh. You know what? Let me back this thing up. I really want to see who that was. If anybody has any idea, yell at me, will you? Albert Ewings. Not in his pits very well. But now he's coming out. But somebody just about was the character that brought out the first caution, and you don't want to be that guy. So Mr. Dreyer, he's still out front. Him and Vicente Guerrero have been out there for a while, 35 laps each. James is going to pass him like he's sitting still because he's got some new shoes on that truck. 31, Mr. Hickox, hanging out in the 11th spot. He has not been in the pits yet. Seriously, 18 people watching and 9 likes. Everybody tell them, the 9 people that hit the like button, tell the other ones you will not get a blister, nor will you get shocked if you hit the like button. Ooh, a little bit of a blinker going on there. We don't want that. Take a look who's sitting in third here. 777, and there is our caution, stage 2 caution, and Mr. Matt Dreyer stayed out, and he is going to win that. So congratulations to Matt. I'll wait till he comes into the pits, but I'm going to try to have a chat with him and see how he's feeling. Like I said, tonight, his nickname is the infectious disease because he is running with COVID. He said he'd been in the bed for a few days, and man, he felt like, Cody ran him over. We know that's not true because he's playing softball. So they're going to come in down to pit road. Whoever has not been here, they are coming in now. And they will be serviced and on their little merry way. And it looks like he may have missed the entrance to pit road. But he's back on the right path. Nancy's my cheerleader, by the way. Now, you guys got to hit the like button for her. It's one of the league owners' mom. There's Mr. Cantrell. And I'm going to see if I can find him and have a little chat with him. Make sure he's feeling okay. Mr. Cantrell, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy.
What's up, Bobby?
Well, I want to check on you, buddy. We call you the infectious disease tonight because you're running around here with COVID. We just want to make sure you're doing all right. How you feeling?
Well, I'm just trying to keep my head in it. I just missed pit road. I was thinking about, you know, sleeping and not being 1,000,000 degrees and in a sim rig with monitors heating you up. And I'm just hanging in there, man. But car's in one piece, and I am too, so it's better than most nights.
Well, you sound pretty good. I mean, you don't sound like you're all stopped up and stuff like that.
Not too
So that's a
bad.
good
It's
thing.
not too bad now.
Well, good.
Yeah, we're on the downhill now. We're gonna make it through this thing. So
Well, you're
see if
doing
we can
well.
put this thing back up front.
You're currently in the 10th position, it says, even though it says 11th on the screen, but you are in 10th. You got some new shoes on. Let's see what you got for these boys. We'll keep an eye on you and keep hydrating, my friend.
All right, man. We'll see you in a bit.
All right. Now I got to put him back where he belongs. There he goes. Well, I learned as a broadcaster real quick, when you interview these guys, if you do not put them back in their distinguished own Discord area for their teams, man, oh man, there's a bounty out on your head. And I don't want that. Scott Collins. He is being shown the #1 leader at this time. Matt Dreyer is going to be second. Mr. Michael Pegg is third. Paul Witt will be fourth. Kyle Knapp will be fifth. Justin Bentley sixth. Jay Stinson seventh. Jeff Carl, said it again right. It's going to be eighth. Ninth is going to be Matthew Fritz, and of course Mr. Clay Cantrell 10th. A lot of good-looking paint schemes out here. And one thing about a driver, they take their paint schemes very seriously. And they should. They got sponsors. They got people watching them. They got family members. They got silly, goofy, dumb broadcasters constantly talking and showing them. I mean, you know. So you got to have a good-looking paint scheme out here. Some of these guys have got a paint scheme that Ronnie Millsap and Stevie Wonder could probably see if they were watching iRacing. And if you know who Ronnie Millsap is, we know you're a huge country fan and you're also old. As we go back to Green Racing, right here at Solar Solutions, MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies coming at you. Boom, 85 laps out of 140 in the books. Michael Pegg, he is making a run right here, giving a little bit of run for his money for Mr. Matt Dreyer. And wow, look at Michael hang that puppy out. Puts the 4 into the wind down in the bottom. And the 33 is going to drive, but you know what? We got our first caution tonight, boys. And Mr. Jeff Carl is a smoking. And you want to know why he's smoking? Because we got to slow it down and we're going to show you right here. As he fishtails, he sprint cars it right around this thing sideways, trying to hang on to what he's got right smack in front of Vicente Guerrero. Still trying to hang on, and it's got to snap with him a little bit, but take a look. And it's going to come around again on him. And he's going to go for a little bit of a ride. Let's speed that up a little bit. Right into the infield, bounces off of it, loses 3 fillings. But he's still under power, and away he goes. So Mr. Carl is going to be that guy that broke up a caution-free race so far. We had 3 cautions, 2 are planned stages, 8 lead changes, 53 laps to go. That's it. And Michael Pegg was moving, buddy. He was coming, knocking on the 33's door when that caution came out. Scott Collins, let's see if I got anything on him. Some of these guys, they just don't like to give me their bio. I don't know why. They might want to because, you know, if not, I have the ability and the knowledge and the training. I can just make one up. But you never know. Some of these guys are kind enough to fill it out. I'll tell you what I will do. As soon as I find him. Where's he at? Still looking. There he is. As everybody comes into the pits, we'll give you a quick one right here on Mr. Jeff Carl. Team Lucky Dog Racing. His hobbies are video games, building gaming PCs. That's good to know in case mine decides to blow up. Spending time with the kids, going outdoors. He's a family man with 3, I repeat, ornery kids. He has no sponsor. And his mottos, it's better to be lucky than good. And I can go along with that. I believe it. That works for me. Now, Mr. Collins did not come into the pits. And as a matter of fact, from number 2 all the way down to number 11 of Rodney Roberts stayed out. Even though he's got 12 laps, that's all he's got on those tires. You might want to be careful. Make sure that when he comes around, takes that green flag, he doesn't try to do a little money shift or whatever and spin those tires, because if he does, he's liable to get the Matt Dreyer machine right up his back end. Michael Pegg's led 12 laps, and he was coming there before the caution went out. Currently up there on the top line in second place. A good run so far, too, Mr. Paul Witt. Now they're all bunched back up again. And a guy praying for another lap, or another caution. Mr. Fred Dreyer in that 94 machine, because one more, he's back on the lead lap. Lights out on the pace truck. We're gonna ride around with Mr. Paul Witt. No, we're not. Mr. Bentley. And if I'm not mistaken, he is. Let's see. See, saving fuel already. Back to the green flag racing, right on the rough, Mr. Bentley. cats up here single file. Michael Pegg down into the bottom, leading the charge. The 33 of Collins still up top, along with Mr. Matt Droyer. Michael down in the bottom, Mr. Pegg is he gonna be able to sneak his way right up in front of him? Yes, he is. Now, whoa, we got trouble back here. Somebody went for a ride, and there they go. 28 hard into the wall. That's Rodney Robertson, the 55. They tangle together with Mr. Hewlett. Maybe not, I'm sorry. But you know what? We'll find it. All right, let's take a look at it right here. Let's ride with a 28. As he comes up, and you can see the 66 there just a little bit sideways, and that's going to start this whole ordeal. Bonomi gets sideways. Comes out fishtailing, and he's going to take Mr. Roberts hard into the wall after he hits him again. But wow, the 66 really slams the wall. That was a pretty mean hit right there, I got to tell you. Let's run it back here. Let's ride 66. Mr. Bonomi. See it come out. Back it slides right out from underneath me. Into the wall he goes. The good news is, he still has power, and he can drive her back. Michael Pegg is your leader. Collins is second. Dreyer third. Mr. Knapp is fourth after leading 58 laps in this race. Bentley's going to be fifth. Sixth is going to be Paul Witt. Jay Stinson, seventh. Blake Cantrell, the infectious disease, is currently eighth. Vicente Guerrero, ninth. And Matthew Fritz is your top 10. I know what you're wondering. Are they going to come into pits? Well, I don't know. I think they might, but I could be wrong. I do not know a whole lot about Mr. Collins. But here's what I do know. He's a family man, been married for 35 years. Congratulations on that. As soon as I get him up here for you so you can see him. Right there he is in the 33 Caterpillar machine. He has two sons, and they're both vets. That's awesome. Make sure you thank them for their service from us here at MaxspeedTV. Two grandchildren, his hobbies is sim racing, online gaming. Of course, his sponsors Caterpillar, U.S. Army, and Pabst Blue Ribbon and Jags. So there, we have info on him. Y'all are awful quiet out there on YouTube for a Saturday night. I do know where some of you guys are from, and some of you, I do not know where you are from. Cody, did you fall asleep already on us? You've been very, very quiet. Mr. Doomidak, you as well have been very quiet. I think they got everybody lined up where they need to be. Lights out on the pace truck. We'll do a quick summary on that. 2 cautions. The other 2 were stages, so it's 2 cautions and 9 lead changes. As we are on lap 96 of 140. So we got 45 laps to go. 45 laps. That's not bad. Guys are really racing clean and racing good tonight. Different story tonight compared to Daytona. Kevin just got back up in his computer chair just as we're getting ready to go green flagging. Kevin, I understand you fell asleep and fell out of that chair. I hear you, buddy. But glad you're awake, because Michael Pegg is jumping off to one heck of a lead right here. And I gotta tell you, Mr. Knapp, there's no way in the world he's gonna sit back here and he's gonna watch this go down, because he is your leader right now. 58 laps led in this race. So he's going to be hunting them down, and guess what? You guessed it. We have a slow one out here, Mr. Albert Hewins, and I'm thinking he might have brought a caution. Let's take a look and see. Well, he did not bring that caution out. Let's take another look. The 74, Robert Jordan, he must have had to sneeze or something. Let's watch it right here. We'll do it nice and slow as you can see it. Oh, I see what he did. He spun his tires. And when he did, it turned him right into the 55 of Albert Hewins. Now watch the 66 as his butt puckers trying to clear that 74 and not get hit. Oh, he just gets touched right there. And it almost sent him over, as a matter of fact. So he tried to stick it through there and he couldn't do it. So we'll line him up and do it again. Certainly hope everybody's having a good time tonight. I'm glad I can be entertaining for your Saturday night. Mr. Bentley, currently in third. He's led 2 laps. And I'll have to see if I've got any juice on Mr. Bentley here. I'm a-looking. And it looks like I do not. So he's a mystery man. He's a man of many, many mysteries. Your top 5, Michael Pegg, Scott Collins, Justin Bentley, Mr. Knapp, and Mr. Paul Witt. Jay Stetson, 13th and 6th, sneaking, trying to crack that top 5. And of course, right there is the infectious disease himself, Mr. Clay Cantrell. MaxspeedTV driver, Mr. Vicente Guerrero. Curly 8th, 9th, Jeff. Carl, after having a slight incident, and here he is, back up into the 9th spot. Guy Baraka will be your top 10. And let's keep on checking here. Joey is on the lead lap right here. As he comes out of the pits. He's going to be starting all the way back in the 18th position, it looks like. So he is on the lead lap. That's a good thing. And your race summary again. 41 laps to go. 5 cautions. 2 of them were staged. We've ran 19 caution laps. If we run a few more, we're going to have to bring the truck in for fuel and tires. So they want to keep that in mind, I'm sure. 9 lead changes so far. Mr. Michael Pegg, one of the MaxspeedTV drivers, down on the bottom in that 777 machine. Up top's going to be Mr. Scott Collins. Now, Scott's got 24 laps on those tires. Everybody else is sitting about 18 and 17. He definitely does not want to spin his tires when the green flag drops, because he will get ran over. You know what, Nancy? That's a good idea. I could ask Justin's mom, what do you want us to, what kind of juice you got on him, huh? What kind of juicy details? I mean, talk to us. Let us know. Was he a bedwetter time he was 10? Or, you know, what's going on with the fella? Was he All-American in school? Let us know as we go back to green flag racing right here. 3 wide behind him. These guys ain't messing around back here. Whoa, the 9 almost touched, and, well, the Catman and the 9 do touch. Take a look at Mr. Collins in the 33. He's trying to get it done out here on this outside. As he rolls right up side by side by the infectious disease himself. Now, all this going on right here makes a very happy camper for this guy up here. Because the more the guys get into this racing thing like they are right behind him, the happier he's going to be. You see Paul Witt working him down onto the bottom, trying to get past that 33. A nice little battle going on right here. Whoa! 33 gives Paul a little kiss. Let him know that he's there. He just rattled his cage for a second. And as we all know, Rubbin is racing. A little further back, some more racing going on. 99 cracking the top 10 right there, Mr. Smith. Good racing going on right here as they are all bottled back together. Some lap traffic in the middle of this. Mr. Hickox is currently in the 16th position. Still got a blinker up there. Mr. Bonomi currently in the 12th. The Macho Man, he's 19th, 1 lap down, so he would be the next lucky dog if the caution pops out again. But Michael Pegg is a happy camper. So far, he's led 26 laps. He's got about a 3-truck length advantage or more on your second place, Mr. Bentley. Bentley's going to come in right now, and he's going to get his fuel. So these guys will be pitting one more time before we're done, at least. Yes. Billy, he did not fill out his driver's report. So now's your chance to really get him good. Knapp currently in the 2nd spot, but take a look at the infectious disease there. Mr. Cantrell currently in 3rd, having a really good run tonight for having COVID, huh? So either COVID's making him drive better, or he fibbed and told his wife he had COVID because she'd leave him alone. You just never know. Not bother him while he's racing, as he's going to come in right now and give him some fuel and tires. And so is Mr. Jay Stenson. There he is. He too will be coming in service. Michael Pegg still staying out here. Now, let me see, I'm looking. This guy, Scott Collins, he's got 32 laps on his tires. Those puppies are getting wore out. I look to see him coming in here pretty soon. But your leader, Michael Pegg, he's still out there. Paul Witt's having a really good run. So the MaxspeedTV boys are, well, they're putting a hurting on him a little bit here. With Michael Pegg out there leading the show, Mr. Knapp breaks it up a little bit because here comes third and fourth with Paul Witt and Vicente Guerrero. He's doing a great job tonight. And take a look. Jeff Carl actually had caused a caution. He got her fixed up and got back out here. Now he's running like a man on a mission. Currently in that 5th spot. Doing a really good job. Trying to sneak up on the back of the 14th and Guerrero. So 1 through, let me look. 1 through 4, they all have the same amount of tire wear and laps on them. 28, 29, sorry. And then Carl, he's got 25 laps. And then Bonomi, he's got 14. And then, of course, Scott Collins has got 36. So he just kind of hanging out here a little bit. He's going to make sure he can go all the way. But we're having a fun night tonight. Thanks for everybody hanging out and being so talkative in YouTube. Keep me going here. Kevin, I hope you didn't knock your noggin when you fell out of your chair watching this. You need a 5-point harness on there, buddy. That'll hold you up there so you don't fall asleep, fall over. Michael Pegg would like to be the guy to win the most laps and grab those points as well. But you know what? He got a little ways to go here. Can he do it? Yes. No, he can't. Or can he? Ah, hell, I don't know. I had to take my shoes off to tell you. Knapp's trying to run him down. So either Knapp is picking up the pace a little bit, or Michael is slowing down just a tad, saving some tires here. I don't know. One or the other. But I can assure you, when Michael comes in, Mr. Knapp's going to come in as well. Ooh, we got some juice on Mr. Bentley. Who's currently back here in this mess, trying to hang on to that 13th spot. And he's doing a good job at it. So we'll zoom on anyone I'm talking about it here. His mom says he's married. He has a wonderful wife and a course, they live in the great state of the bluegrass state of Kentucky. He works for Spectrum, and we call him the cable guy. I like it. He has identical twin brother. He's pretty laid back and easygoing. Awesome. Thanks, Mom. As we watch some pit stops occur now, and that will be Bonomi is coming in. Peg's still staying out here driving around. He's having a good old time. Now he's gonna come in. Now, Vicente, he's out there still. And he's got 35 laps. You're going to be seeing him popping in here probably next time by, or at least here shortly anyway. Because these guys are going to catch him, and they're just going to just literally drive right by him. Because he's got 35 laps on those tires, and they're a little bit on the wore out side. And he's coming in right now. And that's going to lead Matthew Fritz. He'll end up being in the lead right here. Now Matthews, he's off pit sequence compared to everybody else. He's only got 19 laps on that thing. So during the daytime, Cody plays softball tournaments. At nighttime, he's playing cheerleader. He's got his dress and pom-poms on, and he's cheering for his MaxspeedTV teammates. That's nice of him. That's pretty stand up. I like it. Fritz doing his darndest to try to possibly maybe go all the way here. I don't know. We got 20 laps to go, and he's only got 20 laps on those tires and fuel. It's gonna be, well, I don't know. He's gonna have to save a lot of fuel, but I know you could go about 36, 37 laps on a tank of fuel. But if he slows down too much, he's gonna get ran over. And I can tell you that right now, because here comes that 14 to Vicente. Now, Vicente's a lap down only because the 84 has not been in yet. And whoa, Vicente gets sideways there. That's probably a butt pucker factor of about a 6 right there. But Fritz is your leader. 28 there behind him. He will have to come in. He will not have enough to go all the way. And that would be Mr. Rodney Roberts, who disappeared. Now he's back. Fred Anderson, he's going to have to save a lot as well. Matt Dreyer, he's going to have to save some. And to be honest with you, the guy that's looking good right here is Mr. Clay Cantrell. Because I think he can go all the way. Let's go all the way. I think he can do it. 17 laps to go. He's only got 14 laps in that tire and fuel run. He can definitely go all the way. I think. Maybe. I don't know. He's going to have to save some himself, I believe. A tad, anyway. Michael Pegg right there behind him. Michael says, you know what? He says, you just go right ahead and save your fuel. Hop back into second place, he says, because you're coming. Once everything gets said and done, Michael and the 88 machine will be the ones dueling for the lead. See Michael pull right up on him. I mean, right up on him, gonna try and take him into the inside. Now, 74 up and out of the way. A gentleman's move. And let me see. It looks like, honestly, I think Clay's got enough to go all the way. He just doesn't quite have the tires. Michael's only got 7 laps on those tires. The infectious disease has got 17 on there, so not looking good on this part. Because Michael will end up driving off and leaving. These cats are going to have to come in. Fred Anderson, back here, Mr. Matt Dreyer, they are not going to make it all the way, I don't think. I don't see it happening. But take a look at here. Let me show you something. We're on to it. Watch his RPMs. He gets it up to speed, shuts that puppy off all the way down here. He is saving fuel, folks. Now the distance, let me get rid of that. The distance between him and Michael Pegg, he is exactly, Michael is 14 seconds behind Matt Dreyer. So the question is, can Matt save enough fuel and win this race? Not slow down to the point where he draws in Michael Pegg. We're going to keep an eye on that. I'll get rid of that, and I'll keep this right here. Well, let's watch him. See? Shutting it off. One more time. Doing a good job, I can tell you that. The question is he going to be able to continue and not draw this guy in right here? And Michael, I'm telling you, he is coming, buddy. You can see the leader right up there in front of him. Fred Anderson, I don't know. I don't see him making it all the way. And he's not saving anything, I don't think. Let me see, is he? Nope. He's just gonna give it all she's got and hope for the best. So let's see, Michael Pegg, there he is. So Michael just ended up, what is he? It's only 8 seconds back. Well, that'll change here once we get across his finish line. Technically, he's about 4 seconds, 3 seconds back. 8 to go at the line. Will Fred have enough to make it all the way? Oh man, this is getting juicy right here. Michael Pegg giving it all he's got. He's going to go right around that number 2 who is trying to save fuel to make it all the way. Michael, he doesn't need to save anything. Hammer down, baby. He's got plenty of fuel. Now, the sad news is he's probably going to win this race, but he might have, I think he's got mic problems, but we're still going to try to interview him. What a great job that he's done tonight. And as far as laps led, take a look. He's led 39. But look, Kyle Knapp is going to lead the most laps. And he's coming. coming to second place. Now here's a good one. There's Michael Pegg. And right there's Carl Knapp. Now take a look here. I'll give you this so you can see it. Michael is right there. Right up there. That's Michael. Mr. Knapp, he's got enough time, and their tire wear is identical. Now, that 91's going to get out of his way. Maybe, possibly. Looks like he is. And he does. So now he's got his sights set on this guy right here. Put that ticker back up for you. Going 5 to go right here. Does he have anything left? Can he run down Michael Pegg up here in this 7 machine? The MaxspeedTV scheme. Painted by none other than Mr. Cody Nagels. Keeping a good eye. He's watching his telemetry, knows exactly what's going on. And you can see him. He's slowly trying to reel him in. Michael just concentrating on hitting his marks. Now, it's easy when you got 4 laps to go and you're that close to your leader. It's easy to literally wear out your equipment to catch him. It's one thing to catch a guy, but it's another to try to get around him. And Michael knows exactly where he's at all times. He knows that difference in the times. He knows his lap times as well as his own. Speaking of the 429, he's sitting back here all by himself, but he's going to have himself a sweet 3rd place finish. The question is right here. Michael Pegg coming up on the white flag, and Mr. Knapp right there. Is he going to have anything for the guy up there? I'm not thinking he's going to. He might have more his equipment out to get to. Michael Pegg just as smooth on the track as anybody I know. And it's the white flag. Michael Pegg, the 777. Mr. Pegg, all the way from Georgia. But the women are as pretty as a peach. And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. He's got her done. He did her. Mr. Michael Pegg. Second's going to be Mr. Knapp. 3rd place is going to be Paul Witt. 4th, another MaxspeedTV driver, Vicente Guerrero. Randy Bonomi, 5th. Jeff Carl, 6th. Matthew Fritz, 7th. 8th, Blake Cantrell. 9th, Joey Hickox. Good run. BK Anderson cracks the top 10. Mr. Stenson's going to be 11th. Collins, 12th. Matt Dreyer, 13th. 14th, Bentley. Rodney Roberts is 15th. Well, there's your winner, folks. as the MaxspeedTV boys celebrate. Celebrate very well. What a night for the MaxspeedTV drivers. As you can see, they are celebrating in style. They bumping and grinding. Homestead. Ag Solar Solutions. Broadcasted by yours truly, Bobby with all the hobbies. Too many. If you ask my wife, you guys stick around. We're going to talk to the top 3. Don't you go anywhere.
We got big-time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Well, you see my cute little caution instant replay thing, didn't you? Well, let's go through real quick, and I will tell you guys exactly what happened here during this. 5 cautions, but technically 2 were stages, so only 3 cautions tonight, 13 lead changes. That's pretty darn good for these guys, especially, you know, a fresh league starting out here. I think this is their second race, so they're doing quite well. Pretty proud of them for that. All right, let's talk. Let me see. I'm looking. I'm still looking. Yeah, I got him. All right, we're good. Mr. Paul Witt, talk to me, Paul. Oh, I'm doing good. I got my cute little face on the screen here. By the way, I got to tell you, Michael, my face looks a lot better in Chrome. But anyway, nice job. Talk to me. You're on a roll. I mean, you're doing great. Good 3rd place finish.
Looking for a top 5. I started back in 14th because I, screwed up the qualifying lap. But, hey, that's me. I got to screw something up somewhere, right? Last night was tires, and now, tonight was qualifying.
Why not? But hey, good bunch of drivers out in this league, man. I mean, there's some good guys out here. They really are. Third place, you got points, and that's what you're wanting. You're looking for that big picture.
Yes, sir. That's what we're looking for. Big picture, team points, all the points. Get as many points as we can get without overdoing it and out overdriving the car. Pit strategy was pretty good. We were all talking all night long, and we figured out some pit strategy and when to come in, and did it as a team. And can't be proud of this team right here, man. First, third, and a fourth in the team. Can't complain about that.
Not at all, and who knows what might have happened if Cody wouldn't have ran off and played softball instead of racing with us, huh?
Right. You never know. Maybe we could have had, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It would have been a first. It'd have been pretty cool. But congratulations, Paul, on your third place finish, my friend. Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here and enjoy the rest of your weekend?
Well, I gotta thank everybody over here, sponsor over here, AG Solor. Gotta thank them for coming on and doing this. Jay and Joey, they do a good job. They're keeping everybody clean, which that's one thing that we like to do is nice clean racing without a lot of cautions. So hats off to them. Thank my wife and thank the good Lord above for being able to be okay to race around here.
So I gotta ask you. Normally I got a camera on your butt and you gotta wear your outfit. What's it like being able to race bareback?
Oh, dude, I'm not sweating. Oh, this is nice. I could get used to this.
Well, good. Don't though. No, don't. Camera's gonna be back on and rolling again, so don't do it. But congratulations, buddy.
Won't do it. I'll have to clean up and shave up and get my hair all nice for you.
Yeah. While you're at it, hire a makeup artist.
She's already in bed.
Oh, is she? Well, make sure she does it before the race, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Will do.
You take care. Have a good weekend. What's left of it. We'll see you later.
All right. Thanks, Bobby.
Second place, Mr. Knapp. Talk to me, buddy.
Yeah, sir. Good race.
You know what? It was a good race. Man, you led 58 laps. You got the most laps. You got some points out of that deal. I thought for a minute that you was going to start to run down Mr. Pegg, but then I got to thinking too. Mr. Pegg said he probably sitting there saving his equipment. So it was a great run between both of you guys. What was it? It's just the tires get eat up here really quick, especially the right front. It gets hot fast. I think they were talking like 13, 14 laps. But you guys managed to drive around this place and just literally take care of your equipment. And I'm assuming that is the key here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The first 10 laps was critical for saving that right front. And then you could pretty much, if you didn't burn it off, you could drive away. And we pretty much did that the first two stages, and then we started getting them cautions, and I got pinched on one of the restarts. It got a little bit of damage, but I wanted to try to short pit Michael, and we kind of did that, and I just wanted to stay within a second of him, but I got loose off of 4, trying to get around a couple cars that were on some older tires, and got really loose, and I think I burnt my right rear off, and then just drove through my right front and just couldn't catch him.
Well, congratulations, pal. Like I said, man, you guys made it a lot of fun, I'm telling you. I'm looking for him now. They said that he was in the waiting room. I found him. I'll bring him up in here to the broadcast booth. But anyway, nice job. Who all do you want to thank? And hey, you started second and you finished second. Nothing wrong with that. Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
I got to thank Overkill Labs, Infinite, RB Custom Rigs, all these guys that put this league on for letting me join, being a new guy, and you guys at MaxspeedTV for putting this on.
All right, buddy. Take care of yourself. Have a good one, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Oh, the man of the hour. Hang on. I got to get all this all set up for him. He's special because he's got my face on his car or truck. I'm looking for it. Hang on. Where's it at? There it is. Oh, yeah. There it is. I'll zoom in on it. Talk to me there, Michael. Nice job, my friend.
That was for you there, Bobby.
Well, you know what? I certainly appreciate it, buddy. Exciting race. Very exciting. I know a couple of these guys, I was watching them. They were saving fuel on like nothing you've ever seen in your life. I mean, they were Fred Flintstoning it around the track. If they could, they would have. But they were not going to be able to make it on the fuel, and you just come buzzing around them like a Sunday drive. But you made it look pretty darn good. Again, is it all about tire management here?
Tire management and speed, just consistency, man. Don't miss in your marks. You miss in marks, and you can pay dearly for it.
I'll tell you what, you didn't miss anything, big guy. You end up starting first, the polecat, and you come around and you take this win right here for MaxspeedTV. Put my pretty little mug in the winner's circle. I look pretty good, all shiny right here, I got to tell you. Congratulations to all of the MaxspeedTV drivers. Really proud of you guys. Awesome. All right, Mr. Peg, the podium is yours, my friend. Who all do you want to thank?
I want to thank MaxspeedTV tonight. All you guys for doing what you do, Bobby. Can't thank you enough. I want to thank the league for hosting the race tonight in the series. Letting us in. Thank my team, the regulators, Lucky Dog.
Congratulations. Get yourself out of that rig. Get yourself something cold to drink. And don't be going down to the dock now. Don't be going to the boat tonight. It's a little bit late for that stuff.
We're good. Time for
all right. You take care of yourself, buddy, and I'll catch you next week.
All right, man. See you, buddy.
All right. Unbelievable, man. What a run. The MaxspeedTV boys are getting it done. I'm telling you they are. Joey and Jay, you're in here with me, man. You got any words? Got anything you want to say before we get out of here tonight?
Yeah, man. Bobby, thanks again for broadcasting. You always do a great job. And thanks for all the drivers that showed out tonight. Congratulations to Mr. Peg there on a great win, and all the other guys for keeping a clean, fun race. Got a lot of green flag laps in that. A couple of cautions here and there, nothing too serious, man. But that's how we run here, is really clean, and we keep everything fun. So congratulations to MaxspeedTV, and again to Mr. Peg for the win. And thanks again, Bobby, for doing what you do. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, for AG Solor Solutions for coming out and sponsoring us, and H&H Tractor Work, and Pro Air, and Blue Ridge, and just all those guys that contribute to help us put this league together. And
all right,
I'd like to thank everybody.
I'm going to call you out.
Yeah.
For the last season and a half, I've been saying AG Solar Solutions, and you guys would say Ag Solar Solutions. Now I say Ag Solar Solutions, and you're saying AG.
Yeah, I messed it up. It's definitely Ag Solar Solutions.
All
That's
right.
why Joey should be on here saying something, but he put me in here and didn't unclick his mic, so it left me to talk, which is always a bad mistake, man. I'm the guy behind the computer. I'm not the guy that's out here speaking. So
well, you got me really thinking for me. I thought, dadgummit, have I been saying it right all these years? All these seasons?
We just like messing with.
You
I
like
think we just like messing with you, Bobby.
I know you guys do. Well, hey, what a league you put on here. You got a great one going for you. Not to mention you got an even better one. I mean, some serious super speedway driving going on here on Mondays. And we'll be doing that bad boy tomorrow night. So we're looking forward to that. So you guys take care of yourselves. Appreciate everything. And, we're going to see you Monday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, all right?
Yeah, man. Thanks, Bobby. We'll see you guys Monday.
You got it. Hey, Joey, you finally unclipped your microphone. You got anything to say tonight?
I was just coming in here listening. I was going to congratulate them guys. They drove a heck of a race, man. Not one of my favorite tracks, but it was actually kind of fun there towards the end. So got to get Jason saying the right names for the sponsors. That's how we keep them, to say the right name. But hey, it's Ag Solar, and he also forgot Manny Ray's, which is weird because it's on his car. But it is.
Yeah, that's why I shouldn't talk at all ever.
I'll tell you what, a great league, a lot of fun, and you know what? One thing you do not have is patience. That's what your mama says, and you're driving. But
nope,
we do got
short of that.
We have got a great picture. Hats off to the cameraman. But he's got a great picture of you coming off the turn, practically sideways, coming right at us.
Well, That was probably that last run.
I can't remember. But
yeah,
I know I got you. I know I got you doing it.
So I'm not very good at dirt track racing. I'm just trying to hone in on my skills on dirt track. And the car's got to be sideways for that, right?
Yeah, you're correct. You sprint carted it all the way around there, so you held it and you did good.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
You got it, buddy. Take care of yourself. We'll catch you Monday night. All right.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
All right. That's it, everybody. We got through this thing. Wasn't bad whatsoever. Michael Pegg is your winner, the MaxspeedTV driver. Matter of fact, MaxspeedTV kind of sort of dominated tonight, except for Mr. Knapp coming in second place. He says, hold on just a minute. We're not going to let you guys have all the glory in this run. And he didn't. You guys take care of yourselves. Appreciate everybody hanging out here with MaxspeedTV, hanging out with Bobby with all the hobbies. Too many of them. But anyway, you guys be safe, take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and by the way, continue to pray for this nation because we need it. I'm out of here. See ya.